Hey, howdy do? Greetings, welcome to the stream. It's Friday night, and the old guard, that's me, is streaming Fallout 76 for the first time. I've actually played this for about 20 to 30 minutes back when I still had Game Pass. I gave this a quick spin on the Xbox Series X. Didn't like what I saw, didn't like what I played. I was going in expecting a very smooth performance, seeing as the game was already several years old at this point. I was kind of bummed out that the frame rate really sucked playing the Series X. So I had my 20 to 30 minutes with it, put it away. A few years later, I'm now back. I'm playing on PC. And I've heard like just nothing but good things about Fallout 76 in those sort of intervening years. The game has continued to grow. People in the community, people who I follow on Twitch, guys like Sean, Lazy, they play this game and they're fans of this game. Wolfie, hello. Good to see you. Welcome in, friend. Yeah, those guys have been playing this. I know Lazy's been really enjoying the current. I don't know if you call it the season or just like seasonal event. It has to do with Martians, apparently UFOs and Martians. So yeah, it's a bit of a short notice programming change. I wasn't expecting to play Fallout 76 tonight. This morning I was rather feeling indecisive. Wasn't quite sure if I would continue with The Witcher 3 tonight or whether I wanted to hop into the new season of Diablo 4, which I started to play a bit of last night, or go back to Age of Wonders 4, all these sequels. But then Lazy sidled into my Discord and innocently suggested I play Fallout 76 with him. Now, I'm not playing with Lazy tonight, but we will be hooking up for some co-op probably Monday or Wednesday next week. And don't worry, you Witcher 3 diehards, I have not abandoned The Witcher 3. Just taking a short break, which will probably extend until tomorrow. I'd like to do Saturday night streams now. It isn't part of my regular schedule, but Saturday night streams have become more commonplace. So I'll probably do another one tomorrow night, and that'll be Age of Wonders. So I won't be getting back to The Witcher 3 until maybe Monday. We'll see. We'll see when I can book a time with Lazy. But enough chat. Let's dig into Fallout 76. I'm coming in more or less with fresh eyes. Let's just pretend I never played it on the Xbox, and we'll just go on with completely fresh virgin eyes. And this is good. It's good. I get to have a couple hours tonight to just create a character, get my bearings, get somewhat equipped before joining up with Lazy next week. So after that will be Div 2. You know, Wolfie, I still have Division 2 installed. I haven't gotten any expansions for that game. I know they came out with an expansion out of nowhere late last year. That's a great game. That's a great game. And it's fully crossplay now, isn't it? So I think, yeah, that will be time. Although, you know, I kind of want to stay true to the theme of my channel. My original intent of starting the Old Guard was to play RPGs and strategy games. Well, originally it was RPGs, and originally I was like, oh, I'll play dark RPGs on this channel because that's what I'm into. Games like Diablo and The Witcher, things like that. But over time, like very quickly, I've found myself wanting to sort of expand the definition, be a little looser with what I define as like a dark RPG and science fiction. Like I like science fiction games too. And Fallout 76, you know, you could kind of say it's an RPG still, even though it's very action oriented. But it's dark, post-apocalyptic setting, dark and science fiction. So it's back to $4.99 on Steam. That's an amazing deal. I don't think I bought it for that cheap. When I bought The Division 2, I think it was like closer to $10 to $12. Now I feel like I got ripped off. But no, it's a phenomenal game for... If you can get Division 2 for $15 or less, it's like an amazing deal because there's so much content in that game. You could call this an action RPG. Sure. It's got real-time first-person shooting. And then there's a lot of RPG stuff you do. Lots of RPG mechanics. So yeah, for sure. ARPGs have definitely... The definition of ARPG has broadened a lot in the last, 10 to 15 years. It's no longer just the Diablo clones, right? It's anything that's like... It's Souls-likes. It's these type of games, easily. Division 2, you could say, is an action RPG as well, right? It's a looter shooter action RPG. So, the game is several years old at this point and has kindly defaulted to ultra settings. Seeing as I have a pretty modern rig, everything's set to maximum, which is great. So I'm going to leave it like that. Actually, the thing that I did not remember setting... Huh, weird. I thought I had it on windowed mode. Whatever, it's fine. Wolfie, have you ever played a Fallout 76? You got both Division 1 and 2 for less than $10. Now, that's amazing. If Division 1 is like a couple bucks on Steam, I may just pick that up. I probably won't play it a whole lot. But for a price of a cheap coffee, what's the harm in adding it to your Steam library? You have not played any Fallout games before. Okay. I mean, they're made by Bethesda, so you think of them as like the post-apocalyptic versions of the Elder Scrolls games, such as Oblivion and Skyrim, right? Got a lot of this same DNA. Div 1 is difficult. The enemies are bullet sponges. Yep. Division 1 was kind of famous for having extremely bullet spongy enemies, and I guess visually, it was like a harder sell because you would spend a lot of the early game just fighting guys in hoodies, and then you just be. The big memory was just like me having like an AR-15 or some kind of assault rifle, and I would just be emptying a clip into some thug, in some thug's head. This guy's just like run-of-the-mill hoodlum with a hood, like no armor, right? Just wearing a hoodie, sneakers, empty a full clip of my assault rifle into his brain, and he's just like, yo, I just two-tap you with my revolver. Division 2 has done better to suspend your disbelief because most of the enemies come in armored. There's some sort of visual tell to kind of convince you that, yes, it would take lots of bullets to maybe get through the armor. It's still unrealistic. Right? You're still filling guys up with like mass amounts of bullets. The sheer trauma of being hit with so many rounds of ammunition would drop anyone, but these guys still keep walking around like there's nothing. But you know, it did do better. And on the gameplay side, I think they did have like less armor and hit points, so they would drop sooner. Anyway, Fallout 76 is kind of infamous in that it was like the series' first foray into multiplayer, MMO light territory, and it launched terribly. I remember it just got trashed by everyone when it first came out because it was so buggy. It was really half-baked, and so it's taken several years for it to sort of bring itself up to a standard that is at least good, I'd say.
War never changes. In 1776, this great nation accepted that armed conflict was the only way to preserve our rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. If our founding fathers could only see us now. From Antietam to Amiens, Okinawa to Anchorage, we have fought. And now, the Red Menace is at our doorstep. Democracy itself is under threat of annihilation. That is why today, July 4th, 2076, 300 years after our great nation began, we gather together to honor the completion of Vault 76. This sprawling underground shelter may have been engineered by Vault-Tec, but it was built by you, the good people of America, so that if the bombs do come, if the end does come,
oh, they
our
came.
way of life
Oh, did
will
they
endure.
come?
But not everyone will be saved. Those chosen to enter this vault must be our best and our brightest. For when the fighting is stopped and the fallout has settled, you must rebuild. Not just walls,
Waiting
not
for
just
Fallout
buildings,
67.
but
Going
hearts
backwards.
and minds, and ultimately, America itself. So as we stand here today, we pray that the world will know peace. But if that is not our destiny, if war must come, we stand together knowing that here in Vault 76, our future begins.
It's like a weird mix of a 3D rendered animated cutscene and a motion comic.
Good morning, Vault 76. This is the Overseer. I hope you all enjoyed the party last night, even those who may have overindulged and overslept.
Yes. I promise this will not take an hour.
And get out there. We've been locked away long enough.
Should I play a hottie?
Today
Should I catfish
is
people
Reclamation Day.
as a hottie?
It may be time to leave, but I'll never forget the day you all entered Vault 76. You come from every walk of life, every race, color, and creed.
I can change my appearance
All
anytime,
share
so that's
one
good.
very important trait. You are this country's best and brightest.
Is there a randomize? I think it's best if there's a.
But more
Sometimes there a
importantly,
randomize.
you'll always be my family.
Well, this is their customization. It's very organic-y. There's no sliders or anything. It's just moving. Very simplistic. I do not want an upturned nose. Smaller. How's your week been, Wolfie? That's all you can do. Big fat loops. Thin and drawn. Hair. Balding. Comb over. We should go for the comb or the creeper. Trailer smash. Math teacher. Yeah. Anchorage. Professor. Rebel. Shaggy Suave. Chem friendly. Some of these names. So I don't know what it. It's alright, immensely busy juggling multiple projects, but it's finally the weekend today, so we'll be heading out. Before the girlfriend complains, I'm late. Hey, don't keep the girl waiting. Don't keep the lady waiting. Thanks for stopping in, Wolfie. Take care. Hope you have a great Saturday and Sunday. Stay safe. There are actually more hairstyles than I was expecting. Oh, they were at the end. Beatnik's the last one. Just go Beatnik. I was kind of feeling the Beatnik. It would be a little bit different than what I would go either go Beatnik or go to one of like the balding comb over style ones just for a change. Blast back. Let's go trailer smash. Actually. Yes. Yes. Big eyes. I accept. We do the cheeks. Make them make a fatter face. Get a fuller face going. Jowls. Narrow the jowls though. Yeah. I think it's good enough. I don't know. Hair being black is fine. Extras. Grime. Damage. Oh, wow. Nose gouge. Yeah. Black eye. Yikes. 12 rounds? What I'm doing in 12 rounds? I can't really tell the difference. Oh, there's a cheek burn. Head burn. Chin scar. Maybe chin scar. Get some blemishes, maybe. Markings? What do we got here? I don't like these. Okay, just choose none. Okay, there we go. Oh, I forgot to put in the, forgot the lock in the, chin scar. What? Right. You have to hit X. A little unintuitive. Blemishes. Ugh. Acne. Cysts? Gross. Lip gloss. Lip mat. Eyeliner. Look at that. A beautiful man. I kind of like this look, actually. The eyeshadow, lower eyeshadow one. It's subtle. Ah, shit. There we go. It's too much. This grime is way overdone. Body? Now let me rotate. I'm gonna go for that Bruce Lee, sinewy, muscular. Lean and mean. I think we're good. We're good. Huh. Holy guard. Probably taken. We'll see. Oh no. Take a photo. Use left stick and right stick to adjust the framing. Use control pad to zoom in or out. Yeah, you want to. For like your ID card, you want to have like. Fairly centered, fairly zoomed in. God damn it. Where'd they go? Oh, okay. Button think the taking the photo ID would be so involved. It's almost like too much freedom with the camera just for this. Look at the camera. There we go. Oh, there's some other things I could have messed with. That's what you look like when you're impressed. I like his goofy smile. Jeez. Yeah, let's go for none. Oh, I could do Vanillite Strength. None. I think black and white would be most appropriate. Good. Vintage or black and white? Yeah. Maybe vintage. Look at the camera. Come on. There you go. Alright, I think we're good. How do I go into third person? Put your hands away. Put your dukes down. Is it a menu option? I thought how the hell do you access? Oh, there you go. Menu. How do you access third person mode? It is a mystery to me. I shan't worry about it too much for now. The sensitivity might need to be turned up a bit. Leave it like this for now. Start game. Get ready to serve. What are you supposed to do? Oh, I see. Okay, I had enough. Yeah, the stick sensitivity feels kind of off. Let's see my Pip-Boy. So I just noticed that they don't do the usual thing in a Fallout game and get you to allocate the stat points or anything or choose any perks. How does that all work? Well, here's third person, but not for long. Let me explore the rest of these rooms here. This is my personal quarters. All right, let's leave. Think there's anything else? Yeah.
You have been tasked with nothing less than the
Oh, here we go.
of America.
Now they give me the option.
Responsibility. Just know that Vault-Tec is proud of you. I am proud of you. When you hear this, it means I've been gone for several hours. I've got my own mission out there in Appalachia. This is the Overseer, signing off.
Message repeats in 24 hours. System break.
Discover the Overseer's mission. God damn it. All the doors are red. Fine. A lot of just blocked off areas. Helps to keep you focused, move along the critical path, right? But still a little annoying. They don't have signs, the guy pointing.
Hello. At last. Today is your reclamation day. I bet you're just bursting your bolts to get out there and see the world.
Oh yeah.
No, and we're not likely to get one. It's been months. Besides, she left this place behind to reclaim America. It's past time you followed her example. Excellent. Adventure and opportunity awaits you, sir.
Yay.
The kiosks have valuable information to help you thrive out there. Best get cracking! That's right. Just keep moving. Taking those critical goodies along the way.
Stay hydrated. Rad X. Well, I didn't mean to drink it. There's a thirst meter? Not inside. Oops, I should have saved that water. I'm bad at games. There we go. There's like the slightest of delays when you pick something up. Not a fan of the delay. I thought there was an interactable.
Always stay stocked with medicines. And don't forget to use them.
Trash. What do we have here?
It must be terrifying leaving this warm,
Building
secure
supplies.
vault for a hostile wilderness with no running water.
Yeah, a little bit. Party hat?
When you get outside, find each other. Seek strength in numbers. Utilize both your similarities and differences. Ah, there they are. Vault 76's own Rip Van Winkle. How many months has it been?
Oh, hello. Play or eject. Overseer's holotape.
Overseer's log, or should I say, direct communication. Because whoever is listening to this had the moxie to try to find out where I've gone. But I'm glad you did. Truth is, I need your help. I've been given a task and I've decided to break protocol and tell you what it is. Because if there's one thing I've learned in these past few years, it's that we need to rely on each other. There were 3 active nuclear silos in Appalachia before the bombs fell. They blew up the world before. We can't let it happen again. So we've got to locate and secure all of the silos. Or die trying. Hopefully the former. But it's been 25 years. I just don't know what we're gonna find out there. Or where to start. My directive was to go to the nearest population center and assess the situation. I'll set up a camp on the way once I get my bearings. Find me there.
This is the type of game you could just pour hundreds and hundreds of hours into, is my guess. Reclamation Day. Which reminds me, I still have to start watching Fallout Season 2. Have not heard anything about that season. I enjoyed the first season. There's a lot of hype over the first season. Everyone loved it. I don't know if Season 2 has lived up to the same standards or expectations. I should try and check it out, but not this weekend. I've been too busy this weekend. Alright, skimming. Avoid loss of life at all costs. Let's hear about mandatory shutdown. Let's leave. It's pretty easy and breezy for this section. I kind of appreciate they don't... I think they're training you here to not expect to pick up too much stuff in any given room or area. I was afraid it might be just like a pick things up festival. But so far it's been fairly contained.
Survival and rebuilding, so use it often.
I think I actually like the third-person camera as well. For now, anyway.
Outside, survival will be easy with your construction and assembly mobile platform. Or
how will I know where to build a camp? Where's a good spot? And you know, for a game that came out in 2018, it looks pretty good still. Looks pretty good.
Remember, adaptability is key. If your role isn't working, try another. Get creative.
I've been rationing those bottles for over 20 years. Very interesting. On this day, they just unleash the entire population of the vault into the wilds. Everything's deleted, right? Oh, thank God. I don't want to read through everything. Huh. Let's get out of here. Just flavor. Nothing more. Can I get a weapon? Hey, I'm wearing glasses.
You, sir, possess the skills necessary to accomplish anything.
Give me a weapon, please. Hey, Skinny, yo. How you doing, friend? I'm not playing with Lazy. Lazy's busy tonight. All he did was convince me to buy the game today. but the guy's busy. I think we'll try and play next Monday or Wednesday. Thanks, Skinny. I appreciate it. I just got started. Having fun so far. Extremely early. I still have to get out of the vault. Whoa, what is this? Oh, this is like their hacking game. I forget how you play this. What? Likeness. 2. A Dawn Boar. Hard. Ah. Dome. I made it. That was so random. Oh, you're back already? Damn, you're quick. 76 is okay. I'm kind of like not fully focused on it yet. This is just the very, very, very beginning. Character creation was very quick. I maybe spent 10 to 12 minutes, less than 15 minutes on character creation. They thankfully don't overwhelm you with a bunch of sliders and bullshit. It's just very simple. With the drawback being that you don't really get to do a lot of like resculpting of your base like archetype. You know, you have a variety of different faces to choose from, and then from there you can't really do too much customization, but I guess that's for the best. Actually, I'm not gonna click through all these. I really don't wanna. I don't wanna read through all this. And then ended up with this fella. Isn't he handsome? Probably since online is limited. Probably. I mean, you would think that being an online game where other people can see you, they'd give you more ways to peacock. But I guess your peacocking potential is not with your kind of like base form. It's going to be with all the different gear and accoutrements that you pick up along the way, right? That's how you're going to peacock and express your individuality. It's not how your face looks so much. The third-person camera is pretty good in this game so far.
Goodbye. Aloha.
Whoa, who's the... Oh, it's...
Ciao.
Jeez.
Arrivederci. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen. Vaya con Dios.
And overall, I like the way the game looks. It's hold up pretty well. This is like
They grow up so fast.
8-year-old game at this point.
Happy Reclamation Day. Now go get 'em.
Get out of here. Pick a special loadout. Battle Ready Dweller. Level 20, best choice. Includes weapon, armor, perk cards. Battle Ready Dwellers leave the vault at level 20 with a special loadout of their choice. They are prepared to jump into more difficult content. Fresh Dweller, level 2. Includes weapon, armor. Fresh Dwellers leave the vault at level 2 with a perk of their choice. They require time training before taking on more difficult challenges. Well, that guy's job, definitely systems analyst. I'm already feeling indecisive. I always like the feeling of building up a character in an RPG. From Wimpass to Badass. But sometimes the early game can be really brutal. If you've got nothing but scraps. If they give you nothing but a terry cloth for armor and a blunt spear for your weapon. Press Y to view the level 50 character boost in the blah 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 in the shop. So maximum level is 50. This is what they recommend. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, oh, I'm tempted to go level 2. But then this is what they recommend. It seems. I guess this was not available at the very beginning. After a few years, the game is now mature. If you're a new player jumping in 2026, they want you to have like a ramped up experience, accelerate you so they can get to the good stuff sooner, play the live events that they have going on sooner, which is probably locked away if you're too weak. That's my guess. I'll probably have a better time. Like, I probably won't be playing this too much over the weekend. So when I hop in with Lazy, I probably want to be somewhat ready to hang with them. So I'll go Battle Ready Dweller. And that's my final decision. Cool. See, now I get to pick a class. Ooh. Pistols? Oh, shotguns. You know, when I played a bunch of Fallout 3 in the past and a little bit of Fallout New Vegas, I was so into playing the sniper. But I don't know if they have that archetype here. I guess the closest thing would be automatic rifles. Target enemies' limbs with the luck-based VAT system. I'll go shotgunner. Get up close and personal. Okay, Skinny, see you when you get back. From what I remember, this game was ass when it first came out, and people were pissed, but it's gotten a lot better over the years, and people really enjoy it. Yes, exactly. Exactly, Skinny. Yes, I'll be a shotgunner for a change. We'll chop it out when you return, Skinny. But I did pretty much come to that same conclusion earlier in the stream, where I remember when this game first came out, it was supposed to be pretty awful. Player titles are now available. You might notice some players already display them in game. You can choose your own titles by going to the prefix and suffix tabs in the Pip-Boy. Unlock new titles by completing challenges, progressing seasons, and other ways. Oh, okay. Hey, there's Walton Goggins.
Well, look at you. Fresh from the can and not a speck of dirt on you. Best watch your step around here. Figured you Balties weren't done cooking yet. Guess I was wrong. Already interrogated the last Balti to come out of that hole. Sounds like there's nothing down there for me, though. Saves me the trouble of breaking in. Oh, just a working man passing through. This fella here had a price on his head. Thought he'd run far enough. He hadn't. Slow down there, cowboy. Buy a fella dinner first. Let's just say I'm currently residing in Burning Springs. Across the river in what used to be Ohio. Well, you got a map on that fancy Pip-Boy of yours? I'll point it out. If you're inclined, there's a bridge out by Point Pleasant. You might even survive the experience. Plenty of work out there if you don't mind killing.
Nope.
Well, that's the name the locals use these days. Burnt clean away after the war. Not like here. Might have been an improvement. Or maybe it was the bombs, maybe something else. Nothing but rock, sand, and poison dust now. An opportunity. If you got the stones for it. Got a half-assed town out there, though. Highway town. At least they've got a decent bar.
Did he actually get Walton Goggins to voice the ghoul in the game, or no? I can't really tell.
If I make it quick, I'm getting bored fast.
Maybe not.
Well, he was dead the moment they put a bounty on his sorry ass. This just happens to be where we concluded our business. Bingo! Got it in one. Run a little business out in Burning Springs from a saloon called The Last Resort. I farm some of it out to independent operators. I keep the fun ones for myself. If you're interested, find me there. I got a feeling you might be cut out for this sort of thing. Hell if I know. So long as the caps from the bounty end up in my pocket, pay for the chems in my lungs, I don't much care what they did.
Fair.
But make it quick.
I know you get bored fast.
Ha! Guess they don't have manners in that vault of yours. Well, I'll give you a pass on that this one time, seeing as how you just stepped foot in the wasteland a minute ago. Same thing that'll happen to your face. You stay out here long enough. Ain't the only one, neither. Best get used to the sight. This brain ain't for picking. Plenty of locals around here talk you off, I'm sure. I couldn't agree more. If you get out to Burning Springs, see me at the Last Resort Saloon. Might be there's work for you.
Okie dokie. I always could use some opportunities to earn some caps. What's my weapon? Oh, there's my shotty. They won't let me kill Walter Goggins, of course. He's too important. The Wayward opening soon. Food, drinks, rooms, refuge. All kinds welcome. Speak to Pennington. Okay, this is way better. This is way smoother than how it was on the Xbox. It looks nice too. I wear a party hat. I have a pistol as well. What are 2 jumpsuits? I don't know. Speak to Pennington. Where is he? He's down here. It's ridiculous. Wow. Do we just leave stuff in here? Good to take? Do I just take everything? That's awfully generous. No experience required, just a strong arm, a willing mind, and some entrepreneurial spirit. Come find us at Fisherman's Rest in the Mire. Oh, the one I'm wearing is way better condition, and it's a level 20. Oh, never mind.
Oh, sir. Those young ladies down there, they seem exceedingly alive. They haven't yet made any untoward advances, but perhaps you could speak to them? Verify their intentions are civil? Only that they appear to have some vested interest in accessing the vault. One seemed quite perturbed when I told them that wouldn't be happening, but I'm not sure if she believed me. I've been keeping watch here long enough to have learned that outside the vault, people don't always have one's best intentions at heart. I'm sorry to say it, but it's the truth. Until quite recently, it's been exceedingly peaceful. I maintained my post, greeted latecomers out of the vault, and otherwise reveled in Appalachia's natural splendor. But very recently, it seems people have come back to Appalachia. Those 2 and more to boot. The non-vault sort, you understand. It's all very concerning. Who knows what they might be up to? Well, yes, but it's been some time. But she was a resourceful woman. I'm sure she's all right. Oh, do be careful out there, sir.
My gun just in
Be a way
case.
there. Maybe. Wait, a vault dweller? Hey there!
Sup?
Whoa, whoa! Just a friend here, not a threat. Just had some questions for you. You came out of the vault, right? I thought it was empty. Wait, is the door still open? My partner and I need a way into that vault. We got a tip from the Wayward. Heard of the place? A new bar down the road. So this guy told us that...
After you gave him the last of our caps?
And he said that inside that vault is the... You know, that's where the big one is. Our last chance to turn our lousy luck around.
Ain't nothing in there.
The Wayward is what passes for civilization in these parts. It's got people and booze. A pretty good place to get information, too. You know, the thing that brought everyone back. The treasure. But...
I told you, Lacey. The guy was scamming us.
But... those were the last of our caps. No. Someone has to know something. We're just gonna stick it out until we find them.
Wonderful.
Thanks for answering some questions for us, I suppose. Seems only fair I return the favor. Anything we can answer for you? Happy to tell you what I know, which isn't much. Someone made a broadcast not too long back about there being some kind of treasure buried in Appalachia. We don't know what, we don't know where. With people as desperate as they are, it's meant everyone with a functioning radio has come back to try and see if they can get a piece of it.
Monsters or no?
Guy we met at the Wayward. Carter, I think was his name. He gave us a couple of leads to chase down, in exchange for all our money. Up to us now to make something of them. About Appalachia?
Other than it's a graveyard?
There's that. We haven't been here real long, but from what we've been able to piece together, the area got hit pretty hard. Not long after, well, these things showed up.
The Scorched.
They're merciless. They seem to have cleaned up whoever the bombs might have missed. Without people around, everything else has gone haywire. We both came over from Virginia. Well, what was Virginia? There's a lot more hot zones that way. And the few spots that are livable, well, they got picked clean fast. I mean, Appalachia's dangerous, really dangerous. But it's better than where we've been. Watch yourself out there.
Just have to sleep once in a while. Visit the Wayward. Party hat looks ridiculous. Zombies? Ball shot. Weak feral ghoul. Oh wow, nearby corpses? You can just suck up all the stuff from nearby corpses? Maria Chavez. Paul, I need you to make the monthly scouting run to Vault 76. These doors have to open sometime. Don't take risks. Observe for a few days and come back. Maria. Pre-war money, Radix, then back. Do I need a toothbrush? It's for crafting, I'm sure. I'm sure I can find a use for the machete as well. Let's take everything. Responder Protectron. I guess I shouldn't worry too much about following a waypoint marker. Just explore. Chill. See? Just explore and find some things. I reload my shotgun too. Gunplay feels decent, actually. More than decent. This almost feels like a third person first game, you know? Short hunting rifle. Got ourselves a hunting rifle now. Greater chest piece. Damages is 12 versus 8. I've been at it for an hour already. Plateau plant. Where'd you come from? I don't know why there's a delay to everything. What are the benefits of 1 HP, 10 seconds, plus 10 max? Oh, okay. Let's just make a simple suit flower tea. Oh, nice. Uranium fever. Yeah, I figure with this type of game, they're gonna offer you a lot of different types of busy work activities. I find it hard to imagine the very first version of this game, when it first launched, they had no NPCs. If memory serves. No NPCs at all, they're just relying on player-to-player interactions. But there's a very large contingent of people, such as myself, who just like to play these type of MMOs or persistent world games, multiplayer games, solo, right? The way they blur out things farther out into the distance gives it this sort of painterly appearance. It's interesting. Doesn't look the best, but doesn't look bad either. Looks like I get in some trouble in here. Waste acid? Don't mind if I do.
I wish that Brotherhood would share what they've learned with the rest of us. It could benefit so many.
Who's there? Who's talking? Should I try out this short hunting rifle? Who was talking?
Take a break before heading back out into danger. How are you holding up?
Responder.
If you want a safe haven, go to our headquarters in the refuge, the old White Spring Resort.
Okay. You was just talking to yourself before?
Now, which of those berries was edible again?
Primary directive. All trees must become desirable wood products.
This is a short hunting rifle, right? Okay. Oy. Gets a little choppy sometime. Huh. Peaceful person. What happened to? I thought this person was alive. I didn't kill them. Wasn't me. Hi, Damasio. Hello. How are you? Change player icon? Oh. This is the free stuff. Owned. Free. Unlock for free. There you go. Emotes. Get the free stuff. Load time 3 days. How's it going, Itemazio? What's new? What's new and exciting? Little free stuff. They have quite the extensive shop in this game, eh? Grabbing as much free stuff as I can. Just here hang out, a little under the weather today. Oh, sorry to hear that. Thought I was been a little swollen, irritated, whatever. Okay, well, hope you're on the mend. Get yourself some lozenges. Make yourself a mug of honey tea. Cozy on up. Why did it turn puke green in the air all of a sudden? Pea green. Whoa. What is this place? What? Feeling a little bit better. Had some medicine I took earlier. I don't know what, but I took something. Well, as long as it's helping. And as long as you have an idea of like how often to take it, every 4 hours or so. You don't want to take too much at once, I guess. I have no idea what that did. Goo tub? What is this place? What is this place? Why do they have a goo tub? I'm leaving. It's weird here. I'll be on the road killing things. Get your gun out. That's it. Where is my waypoint? Now I'm interested in finding the waypoint. Where is the wayward? Is it this way? Let's go this way. Yeah, I heard it wasn't just at launch, but I think for a good 2-3 years after launch, this game was struggling. I think in the first year or so, I would just keep hearing stories about how they'd screw up patches and various updates, and there'd be all these exploits. But the game has endured. And it has seems like it's been flourishing, so it hasn't just been limping along, it's actually been doing well. They got it to a really good place, and it seems like they've got a decent sized team still updating it. So they're invested in its future. Which is good. This must be the wayward. Let's take the bridge. I have not turned into the ghoul yet, but I'm not the... One sec. Put away my gun so I can swing the camera around into some light. I'm not the most handsome fella. My hair has seen better days. I was just speaking to the ghoul from the TV show. At least I think it's the same guy. Yay, found the wayward. Only you and your teammates can be in this interior. Friends and strangers can't join you. Make important story choices that have large consequences. Progress is saved less frequently when in a solo interior. To be sure your quest has been checkpointed before leaving. Well, this is like a little dungeon. I've read that if you want good weapons, you have to put off certain story quests until you hit the level cap, so you get the best stats on guns. I think you buy the weapons regardless, but I don't know. So far, I'm going after all the main quest markers that they're giving me. I branched off a little bit to explore, but I'm mainly sticking to what they tell me to go after. So I don't know.
Lady, I will paint the walls with you if you don't tell me where Crane's treasure is right now!
Sweetheart, I think you must be sick. Because pointing a gun at me in my own bar is a terminal affliction. Look around. You think I'm having my people piece this place together out of mobile homes 'cause I'm thrifty?
Do I look like I know where this treasure is?
Shut up! You got 10 seconds to tell me where Crane is. 10.
Don't do this, son.
9, 8, 7,
Suit
6,
yourself.
5,
You busy,
4.
I told you it was gonna end badly. Now, I'm hoping you're here to have a drink and play nice. I've had a gun pointed at me more than enough for one day.
This guy did not react very realistically to me just blasting him in the back with a shotgun. Trapper right leg. I didn't want to risk having the guy kill her, so yeah. Took him out. After I take him out, I can come back here and exploit to my heart's content. Plastic fork, done. Yeah, when I hook up with Lazy to play a bit more of this game next week, I think he'll give me the goods. He'll tell me what's up. He's been playing this game for a while now, I think, and he'll show me the ropes. Duchess.
Huh. Well, not exactly the introduction to the Wayward I would have hoped for. Oh, sorry about that, darling. First round on me. Name's Duchess. There's something I could do for you.
So this is Max RPG era. Yeah, you could say that. I went hard on the action games last year. So this year I want to do RPGs. And it turned out that I'm getting back into strategy games too. Certain types of strategy games. MMORPG. I suppose this is more MMO-ish.
Not a whole hell of a lot. We only just got back here ourselves. 100 years ago, before the bombs, this was a popular little highway between two of Appalachia's biggest cities, Morgantown up north, and Charleston to the south. We set up here hoping it might relive that fate, but so far all we've gotten is trouble. Your guess is as good as mine, sweetheart. He busted in here saying I needed to turn over the location of some fellow named Crane, who I guess I must have served at some point or another. Since then, a steady stream of miscreants has been making my life irritating. Not exactly good for a budding business.
Something I can help you with?
Now that you mention it, I could use an extra pair of hands. See? That boy you put down. He's not the first of his crew to roll in here. But I want him to be the last. Normally, I'd send my people out to clean house. But my muscles run off, so I don't have the bodies to spare right now. But I'm willing to pay good money if you put an end to this for me. So, what do you say?
I say you got yourself a deal. I'd like to hear his plan first. I've heard you can do a lot of this game solo. Well, that's good. Yeah, I think so too. Although I was commenting earlier that I'm blown away to think that when this game first launched, they had 0 NPCs, and they were just relying purely on player-to-player interactions. It's only maybe like a few years later that they start... No, maybe sooner than that, but maybe after the first year, they start to populate the area with NPCs you could talk to. It's kind of amazing, though, that originally it was just like empty, except for players.
50 caps if you can get the job done.
Ooh, I got enough charisma.
Only seems fair. The details, then. Now, each of these boys came in asking after Crane. I'm thinking we can make that work for us. How would you grab the attention of a bunch of single-minded thugs? Well, aren't you a smart cookie? And I think I know just how to do it. Just give me 1 second.
Will I get a chance to convince her to pay me 100
Just
camps?
want you to know, architecture ain't exactly my forte. Huh, not half bad. So what I've chicken scratched together here for you is the schematic for one custom-made Crane Treasure Hunting Inc. sign. If I didn't butcher the plans too bad, it's got a little system built in that'll make sending out an advertisement and getting this gang's attention a snap. You just need to build it, use the tape it spits out to tell the world you're open for business, and then convince any punks that show up to tell you where their boss is hiding. They did teach you all how to build from schematics up in that vault of yours, didn't they? You vault boys and girls carry yourselves different, like you matter. Plus your Pip-Boy was a dead giveaway, but that's beside the point. You think you can work from these schematics? That's the spirit.
Hey, if you need a refresher, good old Morty Mort can help you out.
What are you on about, Mordecai?
Hey, nah, I'm not bragging or anything, but I've got some tapes that cover that very subject.
Oh, Mort, not the tapes. Well, you find yourself wanting a refresher? Talk to Mort.
No, I missed my chance
Plus,
to
you're gonna need
haggle
the
for 100
materials,
caps.
But we should have enough lying around to cover you there. Get you together a little care package. Throw some rations in there too, so you don't starve on me. And so you know, you might have to break some of this scrap down for parts. But I can spot you some workbench materials too, since you're doing me such a big one. Who knows? Maybe you'll learn something while you do it. Now, you ready to get this show on the road?
Ooh, oh wait. There we go.
It is a lot to ask. Fine. I could do
What?
75.
I thought it was gonna be 100.
But that's as high as I'll go. That means you're up to the task?
Fine.
Hot dog. Be good to have those dolts off our back at long last. Just make sure, once you find out where they're hiding, that their leader
It probably would have
gets
been
the
75
message.
no matter what.
The wayward gets left alone. Oh, and on the topic of leaders, you know, one of my people found this tape in the camp across the way, recorded by one overseer of Vault 76. It's a little out of date at this point, but it seems it might have been left for someone from her vault. Maybe it was waiting for you? Sounds like she set the camp up so her people could get some practice in self-reliance. Probably worth looking into if you think you could use a little refresher.
Iguana bits? What you got to say for yourself? Whoa.
Glad to hear Vault-Tec actually took care of some of their people. You hear these rumors, right, about them just throwing folks to the wolves. Here's some rations and a fancy suit. Good luck. Well, don't you worry that smooth little face of yours. You are in good company now. Because around here, we look after one another. Now, what can I do for you? Allergies. Learned the hard way. I can't stand within 10 feet of a strawberry. Come on, man, that's a joke. Truth is, I was outside on Doomsday. Now, you see, I drove security, and I was coming back from a pickup in the truck when I feel this rumble, and then quiet. Then a whole lot less quiet. And the truck was hit with this wind, and it was like someone dropped a hurricane on it. I can hear it battering the truck. Bang, 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 like it's got a grudge against it. And then I unlocked the door and into the back, and then bang, I wake up, man, and it's crazy. Somehow, in the back of the truck, alive and kicking. All it cost me was my skin and any opportunity for someone liking me for anything other than my lovely personality. And that was the day I became, well, they call us ghouls. Not the most flattering name, but still, beats being vaporized.
That's the spirit.
I mean, it's got its advantages. Main one is that radiation rolls off me like water off a duck's ass. Can stride through a blast zone like it's a spring breeze. Also, means I can survive in situations that would turn a normal person into a TV dinner. The major downside? Well, shit, you're looking at it, right? Head to toe disfiguration. There's also, well, you might have seen them. Not all ghouls are sane. Not sure how it happens, why some ghouls lose their minds and others don't. But ever since I turned, there's always this nagging feeling just at the back of my mind that I will have to feast on humans, raw! Seriously? Nothing? Shit, I thought it was funny. Overall, though, being a ghoul, mixed bag. Can't say I'd recommend it as a lifestyle choice. Listen, friend, you happen to be talking to the exact right person to fix your predicament. But if I'm gonna help you, I want something in return. All right, listen, I got this plan. You're gonna help me get rich. See, the folks who made it big off the gold rush, they weren't the prospectors. They were the folks that sold them their shovels. Now, I don't do shovels. What I collect is knowledge. I can go all sorts of places you folks with your rad-sucking skin can't. So, I'm selling what I've got between my ear holes, and you're gonna test it for me. I made these holotapes. Now, this sets all the info I dug up about that Camp Doohickey you Volters got. All I'm asking is you give them a listen and let me know what you think. It's the only voice I got, so yeah, that's what you're gonna hear. Now, you want him or not? You will? Oh, thank you. I mean, thanks. Just come back once you've taken him out for a test drive. Now, there anything else you wanted to chat about? Don't have one. I'm an independent operator. When these folks need a hand or got an errand that involves running into radiation, they come to me. Rats? They don't bother me anymore. In exchange, Duchess lets me drink. It doesn't bother me too much about my tab. Really, about the best sort of setup a guy in my situation could ever ask for. Well, at least until the tapes take off. Some other time then.
Let's look at the time here. I think I'll be playing this game a bit more over the weekend in preparation for teaming up with Lazy. But I think I'm done for tonight. It's been fun though. Just beginning to scratch the tippy top of the surface here. How do I quit? How am I supposed to quit? How do you quit out of this game? Oh, here we go. Menu. Oh, there we are. Seasons. Cryptids from beyond the cosmos. Okay. I get distracted here. Yeah, we'll just call it here then. Thank you, Adamazio, for hanging out. Cheers to Skinny as well for popping in, and Wolfie. Thank you, everyone. I will return tomorrow night and continue my campaign in Age of Wonders 4. So around the same time tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Pacific, will be Age of Wonders 4. And then in the new week, look for another Fallout 76 stream. Hopefully that will be with me teaming up with Lazy. Friend of this channel, friend of other channels. Good friend overall. And I'll probably find time to bring back The Witcher 3 at some point next week as well. Adamazo, take care. Get better soon. Get some rest. And I'll see you all later. Good night.